People blessed with great fortune and wise living have these 8 facial features, truly worth reflecting on. Human life is like a long river. Sometimes it flows quietly and peacefully, and at other times it surges with waves and storms. Some people spend their entire lives struggling to find peace yet never succeed. Others seem favored by heaven. Wherever they go, luck greets them, misfortune turns to blessing, and benevolent helpers are always by their side. So is everything predestined? Or is it the result of one's moral heart and virtue? Across countless cycles of rebirth, the ancients said, features arise from the heart and circumstances shift according to the mind. The face not only reflects one's appearance but also serves as a mirror of the soul. Those with kind, generous hearts have bright eyes, gentle expressions, and blessed countenances. Conversely, those who live with cunning, greed, and schemes, no matter how well they hide it, bear traces of hardship on their features. As Mencius said, mind gives rise to features. When the mind changes, the features follow. A person of great fortune is not born by chance, but is the crystallization of a sincere, tolerant life that helps others without seeking reward. Fortune does not only show in wealth or status, but also in a compassionate face, a gentle gaze, and a serene smile. Wherever a person of great fortune goes, they attract love and earn respect from others, and their life unfolds smoothly like a gentle, cool spring breeze. If you ever stand before the mirror and wonder whether you possess this fortune, do not focus solely on beauty, but look at your aura and your soul. On the faces of those who are truly fortunate and wise, you will surely find these 6 important signs. These signs are not innate but cultivated through virtue, selflessness, and kind deeds over a lifetime. Let us examine each sign to understand that blessings are not distant but lie in how we live, think, and treat the world. 1. Smooth, soft eyebrows. Eyebrows have long been regarded as one of the key facial features reflecting one's temperament, relationships, and destiny. In physiognomy, eyebrows are more than a detail on the face. They carry profound meaning about how a person conducts themselves. Those with smooth, soft brows and natural, unharsh lines often possess kind, generous hearts. Their eyebrows resemble a gentle stream, not violently rushing but capable of nourishing all around. As features reflect the inner self, people with harmonious brows tend to be calm, insightful about life, and tolerant and compassionate. They rarely quibble over gains or losses and are not easily angered by trivial matters. Mencius said, "Those with benevolence never stand alone." This holds true for those with soft, graceful eyebrows. By living kindly, showing empathy, and treating others gently, they always find helpers and enjoy much luck. Their fortune does not arise from contention or scheming, but from their own gentle tolerance and ability to forge harmonious relationships. Such individuals exude an effortless serenity that warms others at first sight. In communication, they do not compete with words or dwell on meaningless controversies. They understand that life is impermanent. Today's glory may vanish tomorrow without warning. Therefore, they cherish every relationship and every moment and always keep a kind heart. A gentle smile or a compassionate glance from them can dissolve misunderstandings, dispel anger, and bring peace to those around them. Living among people, they ask for little yet always win respect and affection. This is a clear sign of a person blessed with great fortune. The ancients taught, features arise from the heart and circumstances shift according to the mind. When one's heart is peaceful, tolerant, and forgiving, the face naturally becomes gentle and fortune follows. Those fortunate enough to have soft, harmonious eyebrows should treasure them, for they signal a life of peace, ease, and esteem from others. An old saying goes, "Righteousness leaves behind blessings to guide the way." Indeed, those with such brows possess a benevolent heart, living for others without seeking acknowledgement. They neither flaunt their deeds nor seek thanks. To them, helping others is sowing seeds of blessing for themselves, for cause and effect never err. Thoughts of kindness yield kinds of fortune. Confucius said, "Those who wish to establish themselves should establish others. Those who wish to succeed should help others succeed." This is the truth behind the great fortune of the benevolent, a sincere, generous life that contributes value to the world. Every sincere word, every kind smile, and every timely act of help are seeds of blessing sown into life. The reward may not come immediately, but like echoes in the mountains, blessings will return in time. Life is like a mirror. What we give, we eventually receive. Moreover, soft eyebrows also indicate favorable relationships. People with this feature often find true friends and soulmates, and always meet benefactors at the right moment. Their lives flow calmly like water. Even when passing through rapids, they never run dry. The reason is that they maintain a pure heart, free from envy or resentment. They understand that life is not always smooth, but instead of blaming fate, they choose to smile and accept reality. When facing difficulties, they do not panic or let circumstances disturb their minds. Zhuangzi said, "If the heart remains undisturbed, the world will settle itself." Those with smooth eyebrows grasp this principle. Even amid storms, they keep a tranquil, patient mind and wait for opportunity. This composure enables them to turn adversity into safety and misfortune into blessing. There is something special about those with great fortune. They not only draw luck to themselves, but also spread goodness to everyone around them. In their presence, people feel calm and at ease, as if sheltered beneath the shade of an ancient tree on a scorching summer day. They do not use flowery words to win others over. Instead, their sincerity, gentleness, and wisdom in every action earn them respect. A simple piece of advice or a timely pat on the back from them can help others find direction in life. They are like a small light in the dark, quietly shining to guide the lost. Observe and you will see. Those whose lives run smoothly and whose paths are clear are often those who practice patience, live for others, and always keep a heart of kindness. They have accumulated virtue through small deeds and gentle words. Thanks to this, their lives pass in peace and ease, much like a continuous flow of blessed water. 2. Gentle, soulful eyes. Considered the most important feature on the face, the eyes are the windows of the soul. They not only receive light from the outside world, but also reflect a person's inner self, intelligence, and character. The ancients taught, the heart gives rise to the eyes, and kindness gives rise to one's appearance. In other words, when the heart is benevolent, the eyes naturally become gentle and clear. The eyes mirror our thoughts, emotions, and the way we interact with the world. Those with pure hearts and kind spirits possess eyes that convey calm dignity and depth, putting anyone who meets their gaze at ease. They need not be as sharp as gemstones, yet gentle eyes hold a remarkable charm. Such eyes contain no scrutiny, no resentment, no envy. Instead, they resemble clear water, softly reflecting an open and compassionate soul. When looking into the eyes of a truly fortunate person, one feels a profound peace, as if finding a safe haven amid life's storms. Those blessed with clear, gentle eyes are typically kind-hearted and always ready to help without expecting anything in return. They do not view life with suspicion, nor do they judge others by outward appearances or minor faults. As Mencius said, a benevolent person sees pity in everyone. Their eyes hold understanding and forgiveness, accepting others complete with their imperfections. They do not chase empty fame, nor carry grudges. Instead, they maintain an inner tranquility. When adversity strikes, they remain composed, choosing to observe calmly, understand deeply, and meet challenges with compassion and wisdom. Because of this empathy, they cultivate lasting relationships and earn the respect and affection of others. Wherever they are, they radiate positive energy that makes everyone around them feel comfortable and reassured. People with gentle eyes speak little, but when they do, their words carry profound understanding and insight that convinces listeners at once. Within the family, they foster harmony, practicing patience and preserving happiness. In society, they inspire trust and long-term partnership. Zhuangzi said, "When the heart is pure, good connections naturally follow." Those with gentle eyes are living proof of this truth. A kind gaze not only brings good fortune to its owner, but also spreads warmth to everyone nearby. They may not be wealthy materially, but they are rich in affection and genuine relationships. They need no flowery speech to impress, for their eyes alone express sincerity and reliability. People of great fortune do not rush to judge or criticize. They always view the world through compassionate eyes, understanding that each person has their own story and moments of error. Therefore, they do not easily hate or resent others. Even in adversity, they neither complain nor blame. They adapt and rise above, knowing that life is a series of trials and that only with inner peace can they overcome storms gracefully. Their eyes do not dwell on negativity, but search constantly for rays of hope and small blessings to fuel their will to live. This positive outlook attracts good opportunities, virtuous connections, and the help of benevolent helpers. Moreover, gentle eyes are a sign of wise discernment. Those with clear eyes are not easily swayed by emotion. They remain alert, viewing matters objectively. They do not let ambition or fleeting feelings cloud their judgment, but consider decisions carefully before acting. This clarity helps them avoid many life's mistakes, maintain serenity, and build a fulfilling life. Gentle eyes also symbolize fortunate relationships. Those who possess them draw in genuine, lasting bonds. The ancients said, one's aura springs from a peaceful heart. 3 bright, radiant features reveal this truth. 3. A bright, radiant countenance. When the heart is at peace, one's appearance becomes beautiful. A person blessed with great fortune needs no lavish jewelry or elaborate makeup, for their natural aura is enough to shine forth. This radiance does not stem from superficial beauty, but is born of a pure soul, a serene spirit, and a heart filled with positive energy. A bright, radiant face reflects not only physical attractiveness but also strong mental health and virtues accumulated over time. This is a lasting beauty that time cannot erode and that does not depend on youth or appearance. In physiognomy, one's aura combines vital energy and spirit. A person whose aura is luminous exudes joy and gentleness, making those around them feel comfortable and eager to engage. They need no flowery words to make a good impression, for the energy they project is enough to put others at ease. Zhuangzi once said, "When the heart is pure, the appearance naturally gleams." When one's inner world is free from greed, hatred, and delusion and untouched by negativity, the face naturally reflects peace and conveys a life of kindness and calm. Looking upon someone with a radiant aura, one senses the calm of dawn sunlight after a rain shower, gentle yet strong, shining without blinding. In their presence we see serene acceptance of life's ups and downs and a firm belief that all difficulties are temporary and that clear skies follow every storm. Those with bright, radiant faces often wear warm smiles and gentle eyes. They need not strive to impress, for their very demeanor inspires others. When they smile, the warmth reaches their eyes, and anyone they meet senses their sincerity and kind heart. Their gaze carries no scrutiny or calculation but speaks of understanding, forgiveness, and an open outlook. Such eyes not only bring peace but help others rediscover hope amid life's chaos. A radiant aura is not innate but the result of soul cultivation and self-discipline. People with such faces know how to master their emotions and avoid being swept away by anger or resentment. Confucius said, "The noble person feels no sorrow, makes no complaints, and harbors no anxieties." They understand that worry solves nothing, anger only harms oneself, and blame only weighs down the mind. Thus they choose a simple life free of petty conflicts and negative burdens. They do not dwell in pessimism. No matter how difficult life becomes, they retain the conviction that all will turn out well. This positive attitude grants them lasting inner peace and makes their aura grow ever more radiant with time. What is special about those who shine with this aura is that they do not just draw luck to themselves, but also spread good fortune to others. Standing beside them, one feels a wave of warmth and positive energy that soothes the spirit. They resemble a bright lamp that not only lights their own path, but also guides those who have lost their way. Seeing them offers a model to follow, someone who inspires others to believe in life again. These individuals earn love and respect not through wealth or power, but through the gentle, virtuous energy emanating from their souls. They need not seek attention, for their natural grace makes others feel comfortable and drawn to them. Those with radiant auras do not calculate gains and losses or compete for what is not theirs. They know life is impermanent and that fleeting victories do not bring lasting happiness. They are content with what they have and let simplicity and serenity guide their lives. This inner contentment keeps them free from negative emotions such as greed, envy, and anger. Within the family, they foster harmony, patience, and a secure emotional foundation. They heal conflicts, ease tensions, and maintain a happy household. Their presence is like sunshine dispelling mist, bringing clarity to every situation. Though not talkative, a single smile or comforting glance from them can dissolve tension. The ancients said, like the moon shining without clouds, like a cool breeze needing no words. Those with a calm, radiant aura need not persuade others, for their very presence inspires trust and emulation. A bright, radiant countenance is not just a sign of good health, but proof of a beautiful soul and a life rich in virtue. Such people require neither great wealth nor high status because they already possess the most precious gifts: inner serenity unclouded by desire, joy in each moment unburdened by past regrets or future worries, and love that spreads warmth to all around them. 4. A fresh, smiling mouth. In physiognomy, the mouth is not merely a facial feature, but a gateway reflecting one's fortune, character, and soul. The ancients said, "Virtuous words open the door to great blessings." A person with a fresh, gently curved mouth and a habit of sincere, gentle smiles often carries great fortune, enjoys a smooth life, and brings peace to their household. They need no eloquent speech to make an impression, for a single smile from them is enough to make others feel close, warm, and at ease. A smile is not only a sign of joy, but also a lamp that illuminates the soul, spreading warm light, dispelling worries, and drawing people together. Those who smile often rarely frown. Their faces always appear gentle and pleasant, radiating tolerance and generosity. Mencius said, "A benevolent person, even in silence, makes others feel comfortable." This holds true for those with a cheerful mouth. When they smile, both lips and eyes join in harmony, creating a sense of friendliness, trustworthiness, and authenticity. Their smiles are never forced nor used as a mask to hide emotions. Each one springs from a peaceful mind and a kind heart. The ancients believed that a smile expresses not only happiness, but also a liberated soul unburdened by envy or anger. A natural smile emerges only when the inner self is calm and at peace. The mouth is also the gateway for speech. A beautiful mouth reflects not only innate shape, but also virtuous speech, the kind words that bring value to life. The ancients taught, words spring from virtue, and virtue gives rise to good connections. Speech mirrors a person's wisdom and moral character. A person of virtuous speech knows how to encourage, comfort, and uplift others. In conversation, they avoid harsh words that attack or wound. Instead, they choose gentle, measured expression. Kind words are like seeds sown in the heart that will inevitably sprout, bearing sweet fruit and blessings. Confucius said, "Kind words cost nothing, yet their value can change a life." Thus, those with a bright, smiling mouth and virtuous speech are always loved, respected, and ready to receive help from others. Frequent smiles bring joy to oneself and spread positive energy to those around. Within the family, such a person serves as the bond that keeps members connected and maintains a warm, harmonious atmosphere. They not only soothe tensions, but also resolve conflicts, helping everyone understand and love one another more deeply. Their optimism and kind heart make them a steadfast emotional support for children and grandchildren, strengthening family unity. The ancients said, "Those who smile often attract good fortune, not because they are specially favored, but because their smiles create a wholesome energy that draws positivity." When facing difficulties, instead of frowning or despairing, they choose to smile to maintain spirit. That smile is a silent declaration, "I can overcome anything." Yet not everyone possesses such a natural, gentle smile. It appears only in those with a calm interior, gratitude for life, and genuine regard for others. A truly beautiful smile arises from a sincere heart, unselfish and authentic. Lao Tzu said, "The kind-hearted look beautiful without makeup. The wicked cannot hide ugliness even in silk robes." When a kind-hearted person smiles, it shines gently, making others feel peaceful and warm. They need not strive to impress, for their virtuous aura makes their smile memorable. If you wish to cultivate a bright smile and radiant presence, begin within. Live kindly, treat others sincerely, speak gently, control your emotions, avoid anger, and refrain from hurtful words. View life positively, know what suffices, practice letting go, and cherish each moment. As your heart grows serene and happy, your smile will naturally become beautiful, and your life will grow ever more smooth and fortunate. The ancients said, "A smiling mouth springs from a kind heart. A kind heart brings blessings." When you carry a benevolent heart, your smile will shine, bringing comfort, love, and respect to others, and blessings will follow you unceasingly. 5. Full, benevolent cheeks. Cheeks symbolize not only one's spirit, strength, and willpower, but also reflect the inner self, way of life, and destiny. Those with full, well-proportioned cheeks, not overly high or gaunt, often carry great fortune. They live with kindness and generosity, possess compassionate hearts, and know how to treat others, forging lasting relationships and earning respect. The ancients taught, round cheeks, a complete heart, hollow cheeks, a narrow mind. This saying aptly describes people with benevolent cheeks. They empathize, share freely, and readily uplift others to make the world a better place. In physiognomy, cheeks also represent mental fortitude. Individuals with full cheeks exhibit resilient will without rigidity, strength tempered by gentleness. When facing life's storms, they maintain composure, never complaining or blaming fate. Confucius said, "The noble person is at ease without arrogance. The petty person is arrogant without ease." Full cheeks signal a noble character, strong and steady, yet never prideful or oppressive. Instead, they use wisdom and compassion to support those around them, never exploiting their own strength to overwhelm others. People with full cheeks handle relationships with tact, preserving harmony between themselves and others. They understand life is not solely about personal gain but about balance, putting themselves in others' shoes, showing empathy, forgiving readily, and avoiding hasty judgments. They refrain from petty competition and never harm others for selfish benefit. Mencius said, "The benevolent are never alone, for companions always appear." Those with full cheeks live for others as much as themselves. They seek no reward and boast of no good deed. To them, helping someone is sowing seeds of blessing that enrich life's meaning. Because of their kindness and generosity, they earn respect and affection. Friends cherish them for their sincerity and willingness to help unasked. Family trusts them for their reliability, loyalty, and ability to foster harmony in both home and community. They do not live for themselves alone but contribute positively to society. Like sunlight, they radiate warmth, making everyone around feel safe and sheltered. Within the family, they stand as pillars of strength, skillfully mending conflicts and preserving peace. They avoid rashness, never letting emotion dictate actions, always listening patiently and sharing thoughtfully. With wisdom and patience, they resolve issues gently rather than argue. They care deeply for loved ones, placing family interests first and strengthening bonds that lead to prosperity. As friends, they are the ones people turn to for advice and encouragement. When someone struggles, they step in with help and guide them toward the right path. Those with full cheeks often enjoy stable, favorable lives, not because they never face hardship, but because their benevolent conduct accumulates abundant blessings. They frequently meet benefactors who open doors to new opportunities. They ask for little, yet enjoy all they rightfully deserve. Lao Tzu said, "He who gives without calculation receives the most." People with full cheeks may not be rich in wealth, but they possess the greatest treasure, the love and esteem of others. They live happily and leave a legacy of compassion and understanding. Full, rounded cheeks are not just a sign of pleasing appearance, but the mark of a generous soul and a heart complete with virtue. If you wish to cultivate great fortune, learn to live with tolerance and largesse. If you desire respect, practice sincerity and keep your promises. If you seek a smooth journey through life, give freely without expecting return. The ancients taught, those who live kindly will find blessings follow them like their shadow. Therefore, when you encounter someone with full, benevolent cheeks, cherish them. And if you wish to share their fortune, begin by nurturing your heart, living a life of kindness and generosity toward the world. 6. A high, harmonious nose. The shape of the nose not only reflects external appearance but also reveals much about a person's character, way of life, and capacity to cultivate blessings. Those with a high, well-proportioned nose that sits harmoniously on the face are said to be endowed with good fortune, enjoying both financial ease and a life of peace, abundance, and happiness. The ancients taught, a straight nose reflects a righteous heart. A rounded nose signifies abundant blessings. A straight nasal bridge symbolizes integrity and uprightness of soul. People who display this trait do not resort to deceit, cunning, or underhanded methods for personal gain. They honor their commitments, live sincerely, and act according to principles. Even when faced with temptation or hardship, they remain steadfast in their values, never compromising ethics for material gain. Because of these noble qualities, benefactors often appear to support them, luck gravitates their way, and their prosperity steadily grows. Beyond uprightness and kind-heartedness, they radiate positive energy to those around them. Full, rounded nostrils are also an important sign of abundant fortune. In face reading, the wings of the nose represent the ability to preserve wealth, persistent willpower, and perseverance in one's work. Those with full nostrils typically possess strong determination and do not give up easily when challenges arise. They not only know how to earn money but also how to manage it wisely, living frugally and avoiding waste. Lao Tzu said, "One who knows contentment is rich even with little. One who does not know contentment is poor even with much." Such people understand that wealth is not life's ultimate goal. They do not let material concerns dominate their spirit, nor chase after empty fame and glory. Instead, they maintain a balanced life, neither extravagant nor impoverished. They believe that having enough is a blessing, but excessive greed is misfortune. This mindset frees them from financial stress, allowing them to feel comfortable and secure without fear of loss or being drawn into the rat race. Another hallmark of those with a high, full nose is their attitude of contentment and satisfaction with life. They do not compete or compare themselves to others but appreciate what they have. They understand that true happiness comes not from the quantity of possessions but from a sense of inner fullness. As a result, they emanate a calm, soothing energy that puts others at ease. Although the nose symbolizes financial fortune, truly blessed people do more than accumulate wealth, they use it meaningfully. Those with a high, full nose do not hoard riches but share and help those in need. The ancients taught, giving does not impoverish, it only increases one's blessings. They know that true wealth lies not only in assets but also in spiritual and moral richness. By aiding others through difficulties, they not only change another's life but also accrue blessings for themselves. By observing the nose, one can gauge aspects of a person's destiny. A high, balanced nose that complements the face signifies inner and outer equilibrium. Those who possess this trait enjoy luck in their careers and harmony in their families. They know how to preserve relationships, never allowing disputes or money to fracture bonds. To them, inner peace matters more than any amount of riches. Mencius said, "With virtue, all things flow smoothly. Lacking virtue, wealth brings no peace." Through sincerity, integrity, and compassion, they earn respect and affection from others. A high, full nose not only signals good fortune but also reflects a person committed to cultivating their soul, living honorably, and appreciating what they have. If you wish for prosperous fortune, cultivate integrity and contentment. If you desire the aid of benefactors, live sincerely and keep your word. If you seek a life of ease, continually accumulate blessings through kind deeds. The ancients taught, with a clear heart and an elevated nose, blessings naturally fill one's life. A beautiful nose is not solely a gift from heaven, but the result of daily efforts to practice generosity and virtue. By living with integrity, honoring commitments, and caring for others, one not only secures enduring prosperity but also enjoys a life of serenity and long-lasting blessings. Dear friends, those blessed with great fortune are not favored by chance. Blessings are not random gifts from heaven, but the fruits of accumulated goodwill in every action, thought, and word. All goodness begins with a kind heart and compassionate living. A person's face mirrors their soul. When your heart overflows with love, gratitude, and tolerance, your features will naturally shine with harmony, warmth, and appeal. The ancients said, "Features arise from the heart." Those who live kindly naturally attract blessings, and their appearance becomes gentle and pleasing. Fortune lies not in inborn traits but in how we engage with life. When you think of others, share generously, show compassion, and persist in doing good, you will find not only your face but your entire life gradually transforming. The greatest blessing is not wealth or power but a life of peace and sufficiency, a calm soul, and the sincere love of those around you. Remember, to cultivate blessings, the most important thing is to refine your heart. Live virtuously not only to earn merits for yourself but also to spread goodness to the world. Do many good deeds, speak kind words, treat everyone with sincerity, and always cherish what you have. As you nurture a kind soul, blessings will come naturally, and your life will become lighter, brighter, and happier than ever. Good deeds are the inner light that not only illuminates your own path but also shines out to guide those around you. 7. 3 secrets to making your face grow more beautiful each day. Have you ever noticed someone you knew, once plain in appearance, becoming astonishingly radiant and captivating after a long absence? Is this transformation merely the result of self-care, or does an unseen force, an intangible mental energy, play a role? The ancients said, "Features arise from the heart, and appearance transforms according to the mind." Indeed, outer beauty reflects not only cosmetics or clothing, but the inner soul. When the spirit is tranquil and one's heart is benevolent, positive energy naturally radiates outward, causing one's appearance to glow over time. This is not magic, but the cumulative result of nurturing mind and soul with persistence. Dear friends, the teachings of the ancients reveal 3 profound secrets to help your face become increasingly beautiful with each passing year. These are not typical external beauty routines, but spiritual principles distilled over millennia. As the Vietnamese proverb reminds us, even a soft bell rings clearly against the wall. Outer changes are echoes of deep inner transformations. An interesting truth few recognize: we constantly change over time. A person's facial structure shifts every 7 years, their complexion every 7 days, and their aura within 7 minutes. Compare old photographs of yourself with your current image, and you'll see some people naturally become more beautiful, their aura brighter, as if entering an improved version of themselves. Others may feel they lose their original vitality, as though time drains away their essence. The ancients said, "Appearance mirrors the soul." Every belief, thought, and emotion we hold shapes the face we see today. Secret 1. Praise yourself and admire others. Since ancient times, sages recognized the power of praise and admiration to cultivate kindness and reinforce lasting human bonds. When we praise someone, we not only bring them joy, but sow seeds of positive belief in their heart, seeds that sprout under the sun's rays and spread faith in life. In the eyes of the ancients, praise is an act of planting. These seeds will flourish and nourish the planter's own spirit. When you admire others sincerely, you gain not only their gratitude but positive energy, harmony, and serenity. According to the ancients, as your mind focuses on goodness, you absorb the universe's good vibrations in return. In physiognomy, those who habitually praise others with genuine warmth accumulate benevolent features. Their aura becomes gentle and appealing, gradually imparting an extraordinary attractiveness. The law of attraction, a subtle yet powerful force, operates without cease, drawing back the positive energy you release. Consider your mother, who endured countless hardships to care for her family and raise her children. Though her hair has grayed and her face bears the marks of time, her gentle, benevolent countenance persists. That beauty requires no makeup and does not fade with the years. It springs from unconditional love and the tranquility nurtured in her soul. From a physiognomic perspective, those who live with compassion and frequently uplift and encourage others develop blessed features. Their serene aura reflects a kind heart, bestowing lasting beauty. Looking at one's mother, we see that living in love and appreciation not only nourishes the soul, but also transforms the features, making the face ever more radiant day by day. Secret 2. Praise yourself. When you offer yourself sincere praise, you begin to recognize the admirable qualities you have cultivated. Each morning, stand before the mirror and say, "I am wonderful and I love myself." When you believe in your own beauty, confidence emanates, creating an irresistible aura that others perceive. This joyful confidence and luminous presence form an invisible halo, even you may not notice it. That beauty requires no makeup or elaborate attire. It emerges from an inner serenity. The ancients believed that one who nurtures the soul through self-praise and gratitude develops a rosy, bright complexion. A positive transformation in appearance over time, becoming more beautiful inside and out, occurs when you continually uplift others and praise yourself. You create a field of optimism and kindness that not only enriches your spirit, making you stronger and more joyful, but also beautifies those around you. Secret 3. Spread love and kindness. The ancients taught that a person's face grows more beautiful each day through compassion, self-respect, and the joy of giving. In physiognomy, those who regularly share love and kindness gradually develop blessed features. Sages understood that a person's appearance mirrors the noble qualities they embody and nurture. Make your natural beauty shine daily with small, yet meaningful changes. No expense or complexity is needed. Simply apply the insights shared on the teachings of the ancients, channeled to love and care for yourself. I believe you will discover positive energy and inner confidence, and you will witness a miraculous transformation in your appearance, growing more beautiful each day. This simple yet wondrous approach cultivates enduring beauty, a beauty that does not fade but shines ever more brilliantly over time. Bonus secret: cultivate your aura. The ancients said, "Heart shapes features, features shape destiny." Aura is the very first impression others receive from you, more so than your looks or words. Aura is not a layer of makeup you can apply in a moment. It is your natural spirit and vitality, the force behind that first impression. We all recognize that a vibrant aura creates a special attraction without needing striking looks. Conversely, if one's aura is dull, no matter how beautiful the facial contours, the face appears tired and unapproachable. A poor aura leads to a gloomy appearance and lifeless eyes. Therefore, nurturing a bright aura is key to radiating inner beauty and magnetism. To begin this journey, prioritize your health. The ancients believed, a cared-for body gives rise to splendid features. Adequate hydration and nutrition form the foundation for a vivid aura. Drinking enough water and eating plenty of fruits and vegetables keep skin fresh and prevent dullness. Avoid harmful foods, for what you ingest reflects on the outside. Old masters of physiognomy saw that sallow skin and dry lips indicated poor circulation, affecting both appearance and overall health. Sleep is also essential for a vibrant aura. Lack of rest diminishes it and causes a fatigued expression. Sound sleep, on the other hand, restores energy, brightens the eyes, and imparts rosy vitality. For a youthful look, prioritize deep, sufficient sleep so your spirit remains radiant and full of life. Moreover, aura depends greatly on mood and emotion. Physiognomy teaches, a peaceful mind yields a flourishing aura. Every emotion influences your aura. A joyful, calm mind generates positive energy that brightens the eyes and refines the visage. Smiling more not only beautifies you, but spreads joy to others. In contrast, jealousy, resentment, and anger drain energy, darkening your aura and diminishing your attractiveness. To nurture your aura, find joy in each day and welcome small blessings with gratitude. This secret not only enhances your beauty, but also accumulates blessings. In physiognomy, this practice softens and endears your aura. Finally, tending to your appearance boosts confidence and shows self-respect. The ancients held that neat attire and harmonious presence, simple yet well-kept, reflect invaluable self-regard. By honoring your outward self, you elevate your aura, ensuring your appearance is not only beautiful externally, but shines from within. Our aura is like a cool stream that needs daily care through the simplest acts. When we focus on health, cultivate inner peace, and express self-respect through personal care, our appearance naturally transforms. Physiognomy affirms a healthy soul, a harmonious visage. When aura is nurtured, the face mirrors blessings, approachability, and enduring beauty. You will radiate a unique allure all your own. Spend just 10 minutes daily in stillness, focusing on your breath. You will feel tranquility, reduce stress, and renew your spirit. Thus, if we seek that radiant beauty, we must learn to nurture a peaceful soul. Cherish the present and find joy in every moment. Each day, grant yourself a small delight, like admiring the sky, reading a page of a book, or listening to a soothing melody. Physiognomy teaches that when the soul accumulates simple joys, the visage gradually changes, brightening with a benevolent glow. In turn, your destiny aligns with positive fortune, attracting luck and opportunity in life. As the Buddha taught, true beauty lies not only in appearance, but in inner peace and a compassionate heart. When we harmonize ourselves with positive energy, relinquish worries and anger, and replace them with empathy and sharing, natural beauty radiates from within to our countenance. Once the soul is nurtured, your aura transforms, your spirit shines, and your features grow more beautiful each day. We do more than beautify ourselves. We create positive energy that spreads to everyone around us. These simple yet powerful methods yield a radiant beauty that makes others feel comfortable, trustful, and admiring at first glance. This is timeless beauty, beyond any standard, never fading with time. 8. By observing others, you come to understand yourself. Rule 1. You believe others to be what you yourself are. The things you cannot forgive in others are the very things you cannot forgive in yourself. A person lacking in integrity will doubt another's integrity. Someone who is disloyal to you will assume others are disloyal. A quick-tempered person will think others are always angry with them. Ask yourself, are you blaming others for faults that actually belong to your own heart? Likewise, the criticisms others level at you reveal their own inner world. Their reproaches often stem from dissatisfaction with themselves, or because they themselves embody the very faults they accuse you of. When your mind is truly at peace, you cease judging others and instead reflect on why their words upset you. A genuinely kind person, no matter how they are treated, will always respond with gentleness and compassion because that is who they are at their core. Rule 2. See the inside by looking at the outside. Every relationship is a mirror. If you perceive someone else as arrogant, it may be envy stirring within you. If someone teases you, perhaps you secretly crave attention for your own qualities. If you feel your partner's love fading, it may be that your own passion for them has cooled. Sometimes, when someone you love suddenly irritates you, pause. They may be revealing your own hidden shadow. The trait you despise most in others is often the one you cannot bear in yourself. Rule 3. Your inner state attracts others like it. What you reject in others is what your heart seeks to deny in yourself. You will recognize your own character in those you cherish, and likewise in those you reject. Rather than teaching two people to get along, teach each to soften their own heart, and harmony will follow naturally. Rather than instructing them how to increase affection, encourage personal growth, and their relationship will mature on its own. To resolve conflict, begin by understanding your own heart. Unresolved issues within yourself only compound difficulties. A stubborn person whose inner void remains unfilled cannot forgive another, and thus cannot free themselves. Rule 4. By binding others, you bind yourself. When you attempt to control others, you become controlled. Consider, if you forbid someone from doing something and they defy you, how do you feel? Unhappy, right? Your emotional state then depends on their actions. Who, then, is bound? In truth, your own mind is enslaved by theirs. When you harbor negativity toward another, resentment, blame, attempts to change or fight, you only harm yourself. To vanquish your enemy, see that enemy is part of yourself, and you will discover the forgiveness you need. Rule 5. Learn from what disturbs you. Whether boss, colleague, subordinate, friend, spouse, or child, the traits, thoughts, and behaviors you dislike, or the advice you resist, can teach you. Whether that advice is right or wrong, do not rush to attack or rebut. First ask yourself, if I am at fault, correct it. If I am not, examine whether I commit similar acts. And if you truly believe you are blameless, recognize that your very displeasure is a challenge to cultivate greater tolerance. Loving someone who loves you teaches you nothing. Loving someone who does not reciprocate will teach you something. Loving someone who unjustly criticizes you teaches you the art of living. The profound stories passed down by the ancients are not mere anecdotes but mirrors reflecting ancient wisdom, ethics, and worldviews. Each holds a deep lesson that helps us examine ourselves, see through others' hearts, and understand the world more clearly. Life is like flowing water, always changing. The wise use ancient teachings as their compass, applying them daily to avoid mistakes and stand firm on their chosen path. By understanding human nature, we live with greater calm, peace, and clarity in the face of life's transformations. Ask yourself, what have you learned from these stories? Which lesson awakened you or prompted deep reflection on life? Share your thoughts below. Your perspective may help others. If you found this video useful, please like, share, and subscribe so we can spread these valuable life philosophies, and be sure to hit the notification bell so you don't miss future lessons. May you live wisely, peacefully, and steadfastly on your journey. See you in the next video.